Hello everybody, my name is KingStix and I have a juicy Twitch commentary guide for you. In this game, I had more damage than my whole team combined, and I had more damage than the whole enemy team combined. Not together, but separately. So I had more damage than my team, and I had more damage than the enemy team. So this game is very juicy. I'm going to show you how to do the carry. So as usual, I'm going to get my red buff. I wanted to come mid and gank, and I'm like, don't push. I thought it was inferred, but she pushed anyways. It would have been a really free kill. And she was like saying, don't worry about it. It's like, this Riven has no idea what she's doing. Whenever you have a Twitch jungle, you always want that free gank so we can cross over mid. I still cross over, of course, so I can get off my ward. Then I'm going to go to my blue buff, playing against the Jarvan. Going for your blue buff quickly is very important. That way he doesn't counter jungle you, and getting the ward on his red buff is important because you want to know where he started and where he is. So I saw Jarvan take his red. I see him mid. I want to get level 3 before I go in for this gank. That way I have my W slow, which will be nice. Maokai's already pretty low on health, so I don't want to get behind the Urgot since he's got a thick minion wave. So I'm going to attack him for the front. Luckily, Maokai does go in. Urgot's out of his abilities. I flash, finish him off, and Urgot completely wastes his flash. He should have flashed way sooner than that or not have flashed at all. Either way, we got the kill. Urgot no flash. I can definitely come back there later as long as Maokai doesn't have him pushed in. Going straight for my red smite, that way I can fight J4. Also gives me a lot more kill pressure. Whenever you're doing your raptors, make sure you kind of kill the big one first. Get off your poison stacks onto the little one, smite the big one, and once you have 4 or 5 stacks on 2 different little ones at least, then you use your E. It kills the big one, it gets the little ones as well. Karthus doesn't have his flash up. I know it because he just killed Riven. I throw out my W behind him and on top of him for the slow, proceed to auto attack him and finish him off with the E. I don't really want Riven to get the gold, so I don't care about taking it from her. Riven can't really carry in the same way Twitch can, especially since the enemy team has so much CC. Jarvan comes in, toss my W for slow. I do a good job on staying on top of him. However, I get minion blocked 5 times as I'm trying to chase him. I would have had him really easily. If I didn't get minion block, I would have gotten off 3 more autos. Plus with my red buff, it would have been an easy kill. Very unfortunate. I have a thick minion wave, so as Karthus teleports in, I stay on top of him because I know my minions will help me. I keep hitting him, use my E, get off one last auto, back away with Q on. Riven, thank God, comes back in for the stun. Kills him and then greedily keeps going forward even though he was already dead, and she kills herself on top of the Karthus. We just killed the enemy mid laner and jungler, therefore I want to finish shoving this wave in. There's going to be no enemy champion alive to take that wave, so they're going to lose minions and I'm going to get minions. It's a win-win. I went in to take the raptors before I leave and get a scuttle back for extra gold. Taking the scuttle before you back is also good. In this situation, since I was going to be back while Jarvan was alive, since I got that scuttle, it was going to make it harder for him to gank the Urgot because I laid a ward over by his raptors, and since I had the scuttle, there's no way for Jarvan to really gank top lane. I'm trying to gank Urgot here, waiting for my Maokai to go in. He doesn't though. I'm going to open up with my ulti after using my W on the Urgot, finishing him off with my E once he gets really low on health. Another easy kill, and since I burned Urgot's flash in the last gank, I knew it wasn't up. I just wanted Maokai to kind of help to ensure that he wasn't going to get away. It's whatever though, I don't mind getting the solo gold. You might have noticed that I bought a dagger after buying most of my jungle items. Since I didn't have enough gold to finish off my jungle item, get the blood razor, I figured might as well get a dagger for some more attack speed since my early game is very important. So of course I just went ahead and got the dagger. Finishing through my jungle, going towards my red buff, I see Jarvan's on dragon and he kind of pushed out. Nami walked up and he figured I was there with her. No big deal. I get my raptors and he actually did take my red. Complete asshole move. It doesn't affect me too much since I just got off a full clear on my jungle. I still have loads of gold and getting off lots of kills. Jarvan should be really worried right about now. After getting Blood Razor, I'm going straight for a Zeal for the movement speed, crit, and attack speed. Everything that Twitch does need. No point of building boots on Twitch since I do have Relentless Hunter down the domination tree. If you guys missed out on the rune page, definitely go to the beginning of the video and check it out. It's the runes I use 9 out of 10 times on Twitch. Since Press the Attack did get buffed again recently, I take Press the Attack over Electrocute now. Jarvan coming in to finish off the Riven. I keep walking, shooting, using my E once he's out of my range. Karthus walks back in because Urgot's here. I'm just going to have to run, but I still want to get to the Karthus. Urgot takes a weird pass that forces me to juke him and barely get away by using my flash. Urgot keeps chasing. I bait out his ultimate, turn back in on him, and at this point he has no way to kill me. He has no ulti, no flash. He's dead. Another free kill for me, going back invisible. I want this Karthus as well. Vayne is spooking him. I'm going to try to get off an auto. I got off a smite auto, which is good. Karthus had maybe 50 HP left, and since I got off the red smite auto, it was 100% going to be my kill. Vayne wasted her summoners and went back in for it. We're going to stay on the turret since we have a cannon minion wave and I have red buff. Just stay on top of it. Jarvan is nearby because I killed him and I was keeping tabs on him. He goes in foolishly. Nami gets an amazing knock up, and Jarvan's just gonna have to eat a big fat one. Dies once again. He's been dead more than he's been alive in the past minute. Really funny. After killing him, I back off the turret because I'm pretty low on health and I just want to get a camp and back off. I do now have my hurricane and have another dagger. My attack speed is off the charts, and my team fight is going to be insane with the hurricane. I just have to position properly. I don't necessarily have a lot of burst yet. That comes once you get your static shiv, but I do have a lot of overtime damage with my hurricane ulti Q. Dragon is up. I want to pick up red buff before we team fight, clearing out my camps on my way for the bot lane. My bot lane is pushing in pretty hard, so there's nothing to really gank, and Dragon is setting up for free. I clear out the wave first to shove the enemy bot laners in to entice them not to come to Dragon. They come to Dragon anyways, losing out on a full wave of minions. I of course just smite it, very simple, go back invisible, pop my ultimate, absolutely tear into the Varus and Sona. Sona flashes the wall. J4 is now stuck in here trying to save his AD carry. We rip him apart in sequence. Not much counterplay for the J4. He kind of baited himself there. He should have figured, since we were so far ahead, that trying to save Varus wasn't worth the risk, since there was very little reward to get out of it. Now that Jarvan's dead, I'm at no threat of him one-shotting me. I'm going to clear out these minions real quick and then go into his jungle and power clear it for the gold and XP. The more CS and more kills you can get on Twitch jungle, the better. If you play Twitch jungle, try to take as many resources as possible because you're going to need them if you want to carry. Going to get on these two with my red buff. Hurricane is insane. Keep auto attack moving, shooting. And as you could tell, after killing Urgot, uses the Q reset to get more attack speed and more movement speed while killing the J4. Flawless kiting on my part. I didn't even need to use my ultimate or anything like that. Two very simple kills as long as you know how to attack move click properly. Karthus is out of position, so I want to pick him up. Nami does use her E on me. Karthus is surprisingly tanky. I do not know why. I feel like I didn't get a good amount of crits there. Also, the Sona did heal him, which made it very difficult to finish him off. I do still get the kill. It's not the end of the world. After Karthus did flash, I should have let him go. I was greedy and flashed too. Getting gold from him isn't as important. His flash isn't near as valuable as mine since I am ahead and they got shut down gold off of me. So bad move on my part, very greedy. At the very least though, I did get the kill. None of the enemies are showing up on the minimap. There's no fight. Whenever there's no fight and the enemies aren't contesting you, try to take neutral objectives like Dragon and the Herald. Since the enemies weren't showing up, there's no one to contest it. I could have killed J4 here if Nami would have gotten a ward sooner on the bush because she used her E on me. My attacks were slowing, but since I couldn't auto for a second or two, I missed out on a lot. Plus, one of my autos got canceled since he entered the bush. I'm going to use my Herald over the wall. That way they can't see me. I'm really far away from the enemies. We're going to use the Herald to take down this turret. The enemies can't really counter it. And that's how you just generally play it out when you're ahead. If I didn't get that Herald, we wouldn't really have been able to get that turret because they had too much wave clear with the Varus and Karthus. There's no objective or fight to do right now, especially since my ult is down, so I'm clearing out J4's jungle. The fight's happening. My ultimate isn't quite up yet. I'm going to do my best to kite. I just used my Q and I'm waiting for my ulti. J4 is low on HP, so I want to get to him. The Nami's making it difficult since she's following me though. She's going to draw some attention to me. I do finish off the J4 and I'm going to get away using my Q. The enemies are going to turn in onto the Nami here, but my ultimate is up, so I tell the Nami to just use her E and W on me. I tear up the Varus and Sona very quickly. Varus did a lot of damage. It really shocked me how much damage Varus did to me in such a short amount of time. Since Varus is Rageblade AD carry, he needs more time to do damage than that, but I do get the double kill, which is going to help me snowball farther ahead and put them farther behind since they're dead and can't farm any minions or monster camps right now. I finally have my Infinity Edge. This is going to give me some gut-wrenching damage. The extra crit it gives, extra AD, and the extra critical damage it gives is absolutely insane with Twitch, since Twitch's ultimate gives me extra AD as well while I'm on it. You'll see why I'd like to get Hurricane, Stack Shiv, and then IE in this upcoming fight. You're going to witness the damage. I tell Nami to cut over left a little bit to line up the enemies with my ultimate, open up with my ulti, keep walking into them since I know I can kill them fast, and I'm going to go for the Varus flash, finish him off, get the quadra kill, and keep pushing up. Vayne got caught out of position, so did Maokai, and Nami was as well, but since I was fed and came in to help, we still won the fight by a landslide, just because my damage is that insane. Somebody typed to me in chat and I stopped looking on the map and kind of zoned out. It was a little bit later at night. That was my bad there, dying on the turret. It didn't make much sense, but like I said, zoning out late at night, my bad. Not too big of a deal. The enemies aren't going to get Baron here because Nami's fucking with them, so we didn't lose too much off of it, thank God. If they got the Baron though, we would have been kind of fucked. Nami's doing a great job wasting their time, giving me enough time to get in there with my Q and ultimate. I'm going to open up on whoever's closest, so I take out the Sona and the Urgot really quick. Then I finish off the Karthus, nearly killing the J4 before Karthus does finish me off. It's not the worst trade in the world, 2 for 3. Pretty good considering if I wasn't there or if I messed up, they could have potentially gotten a Baron and wiped out our whole team. Now, I did go for the Essence Reaver. I wanted a clean, crisp, 100% critical chance because fuck RNG. I absolutely hate it. And now I do have 30% CDR, which is also nice. Sona is in the middle of nowhere. I pick her off very quickly. Finish off the Urgot as well. Urgot doesn't have the kind of burst by himself to kill me like that. Even if Nami wasn't there, I was going to kill him by myself. I still had my red smite, which I could have used on him a lot sooner. We finish off the Baron and we're looking for a fight. J4 is a fool and thinks he's getting a pick when in reality 2 of his teammates are dead. So how in the world is he going to make a pick when he's already behind by 2 people? With the CDR that my Essence Reaver is giving me, my ultimate is nearly back up. I just need 10 more seconds and I can set up a nice fight over this wall. I go in for just 1 single auto attack on the Varus since my static shiv was up, and since I have 100% crit, I know it will crit. I did half of Varus health with 1 auto, and since I was invisible, he wouldn't have time to react. Going back invisible, I want to get close to the wall and set off my ulti. I wish my support would have warded right here for better vision. I unload into the Karthus, start shooting the minions while he's in Hourglass. Right when Sona walks up, I hit her with 2 auto attacks. 2 measly autos, but since I have 100% crit, she gets ground into beef. Absolutely destroyed. She's so salty. I wish you guys could see her in the post-game chat. After killing her, we're going to shove in the turret. They have no way of fighting us off. Killing them as they're trying to run away. Really no counterplay. Sona was their only chance if she could land an AoE ultimate, and that's about it, but she just got picked off too quickly, finishing off the Karthus. The turrets and Karthus are doing quite a bit of damage here. I'm trying to get out with my Q. Luckily, Nami's locket is up, which saves my life. Now I just want to get back and wait for my ultimate to come back up. Urgot's all by himself. Nami follows me, which is great. And I get another pick. And that is how you 1v9 on Twitch jungle. More accurately, I would say 2v8 because this Nami was really instrumental. I was actually duo with this Nami. It was my girlfriend. I was playing more towards her elo. And I figured even with bad teammates and having an insane win rate playing against other Smurfs, we could win it as long as me and her communicated properly. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.